Alrighty, joined now by Megan Khang after her third round here at the Pelican Golf Club. Just what was working so well for you today? 8 birdies on the round.
Honestly, the front nine, it was kind of pretty good ball striking. I definitely straightened out my driver from the past 2 days. And then, the back nine, I made some really long birdie putts and even, one really long par putt that kind of kept my round together. And it was just fun out there. It's always good when you have a great pairing as well.
Absolutely. Was there anything maybe you took away from your first 2 rounds heading into today that's kind of maybe allowed you to elevate your game a little bit?
Honestly, my ball striking has kind of been pretty solid, I felt, this week. A little frustrated with, my driver typically being my strong suit. Didn't hit as many fairways as I'd like the first 2 days. But today, it was nice to only miss one, and that being, just off the fairway. But overall, just really kind of again, we're putting on such smooth greens that just really trusting myself with the stroke and really trying to make them when, you do give yourself a good chance out here.
Yeah. How does this course kind of suit your strengths? What have you been really kind of able to take advantage of?
So I've been working hard on my putting, and I think, given, like I said, these greens are pure, it's kind of shown these putts run true and easy, and you really just got to trust yourself, and I think that's what it comes down to. So again, capitalizing when you can.
Since your win at the CPKC Women's Open, you've had 2 top 10 finishes, the Solheim Cup. Just how much of a confidence boost has that been for you in your game?
They always say the first one's the hardest. I beg to differ. I think every win's kind of hard, but at the same time, it is great to have that first one under my belt this year, and I think it just kind of speaks to the work that I've been putting in kind of in the off weeks and throughout the season. That it's like my dad says, just trusting the process and just staying patient out there, and also kind of maturing as I've kind of grown up out here on tour.
Absolutely. Do you feel kind of like the monkey off your back? I know we've talked to a couple of people and they said, Megan's going to get her first one and then the floodgates are going to open. Do you feel similar to that, or how do you perceive it?
Honestly, it's hard to win out here, and there's so many great golfers, so many great women, and it's pretty impressive, with Celine winning 4 times this year. Me just getting the first, I always joke that hopefully it's not the last. But, knowing that, I can pull it off and I can do it, it's definitely, it gives me a bit more confidence saying, hey, you can do it, you've done it, you did it in the playoff, you pulled off some crazy shots coming down the stretch and some good strokes. And so knowing that I can do it and that I have done it definitely helps build the confidence for future positions to be in.
Yeah. And then last one, ANNIKA alum, how much of a full circle kind of, week has this been for you?
It's pretty cool. So I played in the AJGA growing up. I didn't go to college, but again, ANNIKA award recipient, and it's pretty cool because she's recently been coming back to the game of golf, competing wise in the U.S. Women's Open, and I've had the pleasure to play practice rounds with her and kind of pick her brain about what it takes to win a major. I think she's a great example of leaving a legacy behind. She could have easily kind of had her family and drifted off into the sunset, but she just loves the game so much. She just gives back to the community, and it's a great example to follow, and hopefully I'll follow those kind of footsteps and create my own foundation one day and kind of give back to generations to come.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.